Vinh Phuc province is located in the north of Vietnam, with the area of more than 1,235 square kilometers. A temperate climate, good geological structure, no floods and earthquakes. Vinh Phuc is a bridge between northwestern provinces of Hanoi and the Red River Delta. It is 50 kilometers from Hanoi, 25 kilometers away from Nội Bài International Airport, and 150 kilometers from Hải Phòng Port, 165 kilometers from Cai Lân Deepwater Seaport, with convenient and various transportation systems such as Highway Number 2, Hanoi-Lào Cai Expressway, Hanoi-Lào Cai Railway, Red River, and Lo River. Vinh Phuc, there are many historical and cultural relics associated with famous landscapes ranked as special national monument by government, such as Bình Sơn Ancient Tower, the Thiên Scenic Area with hundreds of temples and pagodas. Along with a long history, the nature has preferentially provided Vinh Phuc province with an abundant tourism resource. Many famous landscapes have been planned and sustainably developed, like the Thiên Scenic Area, Heron Lake, Đại Lai Lake, etc. In particular, Tam Đảo, Tilt Đà Lạt of the north, has a fresh and cool climate all year round. In addition, the province has a large area of hills, mountains, and beautiful water surface, which is an ideal condition to develop tourism types. Based on inherent advantages, Vinh Phuc has completed a comprehensive social and economic development planning in a sustainable manner, being the third province in terms of good infrastructure in Vietnam, as evaluated by the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry (VCCI) in 2018. Vinh Phuc has paid special attention to completing its important infrastructure systems, such as electricity, water supply, and telecommunications to all communes, wards, towns, industrial parks, interprovincial. Many large urban areas, luxury villas and hotels have been built, such as North Heron Lake Urban Area and Nam Vinh Yên Urban Area. Many well-known entertainment parks and resorts meeting national and international standards has been completely built. The numerous and diverse hotel system has been professionally operated, currently making a good impression and bringing much value to anyone who has the opportunity to experience. Residential areas for experts and workers have been invested and constructed, such as residential area for experts and workers. In the city and surrounding areas, there are many works of squares, parks, trees, and water services, diverse, convenient trade centers and shopping malls, along with European, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese restaurant systems that are to serve the needs of the community. Social security, order, and safety have been always guaranteed. The provincial education system, from preschool to university, hospital, international standard medical services, has been invested in a modern manner. Vinh Phuc has a studious tradition. Its training and education have been ranked in the top of Vietnam. Vinh Phuc has a young population structure. The labor force of Vinh Phuc is relatively abundant, accounting for over 60% of the total population, most of which are young laborers with cultural knowledge and creative spirit to acquire advanced technology and technique. In addition, thousands of engineers and trainees come back from overseas every year. Besides, due to favorable geographical position, Vinh Phuc also attracts tens of thousands of young workers in the neighboring provinces to participate in service and production activities in the industrial parks every year. After more than 20 years of re-establishment under the leadership of the Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, Vinh Phuc has achieved many important and proud achievements. For such a long time, the province has been known as the leading automobile and motorbike production center of the northern Vietnam key economic region and the whole country. In 2018, the economic growth rate of Vinh Phuc reached over 8%. The economic structure continues to shift in a positive direction. The proportion of the agriculture sector is nearly 8.3%, while the industry construction sector is over 62%, and the service sector is nearly 30%. Vinh Phuc has set out very important solutions, including solutions to create an investment environment, such as focusing on planning industrial parks, taking initiative in land fund investment in infrastructure development, especially transport infrastructure, developing investment incentive policies, along with administrative reforms, considering businesses investing in Vinh Phuc province as their citizens to be responsible for supporting and serving. The authorities and people in Vinh Phuc province always pay attention and support the investors in the highest manner. Many breakthrough and attractive policies have been developed and implemented, such as tax, with high consistency and determination to call for and be ready to receive investment projects. Vinh Phuc has soon completed the planning of 18 industrial parks with an area of nearly 5,000 hectares. There have currently been 8 established zones which were granted with investment certificates and have gone into production, and 3 zones which were granted with investment certificates and compensation and site clearance have been carried out. Along with that, the province have planned 32 industrial complexes by 2030 with a total area of over 688 hectares and has currently established and assigned investors to construct and trade in infrastructure of 12 industrial complexes with a total planning area of over 273 hectares. Vinh Phuc has land potential for industrial park development. Administrative procedures in Vinh Phuc are very quick. For example, they established Japan Desk to provide one-stop procedures for Japanese investors. In Vinh Phuc, businesses have many opportunities to meet provincial leaders. We are happy that Vinh Phuc provincial government understands Japanese manufacturing industries. By the end of the first quarter of 2019, in the whole province, there have been 1,070 projects, including 344 FDI projects, investors from 17 countries and territories, with a total registered capital of $4.65 billion and 726 DDI projects, with a total registered investment capital of 76.7 trillion Vietnamese đồng, in which many large corporations and multinational companies have successfully invested in Vinh Phuc province, such as Toyota, Honda, Sumitomo Japan, Piaggio Italia, De Heers, the Netherlands, Daewoo, Patron, Hyesan, Interflex, Banju, Kamsis, South Korea, Prime Group, Thailand, etc. Vietnam, including Vinh Phuc, has an attraction for investment and a rich labor market as well as cheap. To speak in my capacity as a company and as a private person, I am very pleased with the investment environment of Vinh Phuc province. Now, if you are planning to invest in Vietnam, don't hesitate and please confidently decide on the investment in Vinh Phuc province. Besides foreign direct investors, Vinh Phuc has attracted many investors from the other provinces and cities in the country, with many impressive successes. These include big corporations and domestic companies such as Vin Group, Sun Group, FLC, Hồng Hạc Đại Lai, Lạc Hồng, Sông Hồng Capital, Việt Đức Steel Company Limited, etc. Currently, our steel production capacity is up to 1.3 million tons per year with a turnover of 10,000 billion Vietnamese đồng. The number of local workers is over 1,000. Việt Đức Steel Pipe has reached a lot of successes while investing in Vinh Phuc province. The chief center is located in the center of Vinh Yên City, the focal point to collect, guide, receive, solve, and return results of administrative procedures from departments, branches. Most administrative procedures have been solved before and on time, making people and enterprises trust in the provincial administrative reform policy more. In addition, the province has created a dialogue portal reaching enterprises and authorities through various channels such as websites, phone calls, texts, and emails. The Provincial People's Committee regularly organizes meetings, direct dialogues, or surveys at enterprises to promptly deal with difficulties and problems of enterprises in business investment. In the coming years, the province continues to promote the development of industry, tourism, services in the sustainable orientation. We always respect and consider businesses as our citizens, and the success of the business is also ours. Therefore, we have created the best conditions to serve businesses for many years. And now we continue to reform administrative procedures, improve business investment environment, train human resources, invest in infrastructure to serve industrial development, and to invite businesses to invest in our province. We are committed to always serve and care requirements set by businesses, as well as to facilitate the businesses who are investing in Vinh Phuc province. With breakthrough orientations and determination, cooperation and sustainable development, along with policies to attract investment to support enterprises, are flexible, attractive, and effectively exploit the potential advantages of the economy, natural resources, and human resources. Vinh Phuc province will continue to become a reliable and successful destination for all domestic and foreign investors.